Okay. All right. So, hey everybody, it's your girl April. It's Make Me Over. Um. Whew, oh my gosh, I just got finished doing a serious workout. Okay, and I just wanted to come on here real quick and uh show some love to you all for and just. I'm sorry. You know how after you finish working out, your mind is like all over the place. It's not right. But I wanted to come on and just really thank everybody for supporting me. Um, to me on YouTube, the reason why I decided to videotape my journey, um, the first reason was this is my way of getting support from other people out there in YouTube land that are watching, because the journey can get really lonely sometimes, and it can get really hard. And I'm gonna try not to get emotional. My eyes are getting all watery, but I think that if you haven't had to struggle with losing weight, then you really don't understand the struggle that it really is. And I have, with all due respect, I those who have just those little 10 pounds that they're struggling with for years and years, and that little 20 pounds, weight is weight. I get that, but when you have like a massive amount of weight to lose, and to me, 100 pounds and more, that's a massive amount of weight, because that means that you're carrying a whole entire person on your shoulders and on your back for however long. And um I it's just so hard. I work out and I push through those workouts, and I push and I push, and I'm gonna be honest. Even though I be in cranking it by myself, sometimes I just bust out in tears in the middle of my workout, and it's not tears because it hurts so bad. It's tears because I break barriers, and I break through plateaus and all kinds of things that happen when you're on this journey. Because one thing I learned, that those first few months for someone coming from my size is glorious, okay? Because you dropping weight like how we use the bathroom every day. That's how the fat is falling off. But you will hit plateaus, and you have to know how to work through those plateaus, um, because they're rough. They're really really rough. You're like, okay, why is my weight at a standstill? I'm doing all of this. I'm eating right, and I'm not moving anywhere. So along the way in my journey, it's all about educating yourself too. So it's just not that simple. You just, some people say just stop eating all the bad stuff, just stop doing, but you got to learn what to eat. If you've been eating bad for this many years and for a long period of time, now you have to learn how to eat. And I'm telling you, I done did so much research, you guys. I done read so many books. And it's just a learning process, because it's a lifestyle change, and you have to carry it on for the rest of your life. And then you have children, so you want to continue that legacy, what you're learning, and teach them and teach other people. And that's one of the reasons. That's another reason why I did the YouTube thing, because you know I want to teach people, what I'm learning, and out, help them outsource to different places that I've outsourced to educate myself. And I just want to. I'm just the type of person that I want to help other people, and I knew the only way that I could help other people, I needed to help myself first. And I thought that it would have been more appropriate to show you all how I'm helping myself through this. So it's inspiring to me when I get encouraging comments, because it it's just a whole lot to it. It's your life is on the line here. And I know some people don't comment, but they're watching, and I totally appreciate that because I'm a ghost watcher too on certain people's YouTubes. I don't comment, but I I just want to acknowledge the ghost watchers, um, because I know a lot of you all are returning to my channel and to my page because you want to see the progress. I know that's what it is. You want to see the progress. That's why I return to people's channels, because I want to see where they are. Are they going to stick to it? Are they going to do it? But just keep in mind that everybody else's channel that you're watching is going through this process, and you see them fall, hats off to them, because in order to fall, you got to know how to succeed. You know, because we're not perfect. You're not going to go through the whole entire process with every day being a successful day. It's one day at a time. Every day is not going to be the same. And when I first started this journey, I was looking for happiness at the end of this journey. And I don't know, you all probably don't. For those who follow me on my Facebook fan page, it's 300 pounds is whack. I need my waistline back. It's a fan page that I have on Facebook. And if those who watch my YouTube channel follow me on there, you would have seen my last status that I put up. I post a whole bunch of different statuses and pictures. You would have seen that I put on there that you know I was looking for happiness to be at the end of this journey, and in reality, that's not where you're going to find your happiness. You're not going to find happiness at the end of the journey. And actually, that goes for any journey that you're taking to get to from one place to another place. Um, because of the situation right now that you're not happy in, you have to find happy. Well, for me, I'm gonna say for me, you have to find happiness while you're on that journey. If you're looking for it at the end, you may disappoint yourself. If you're anticipating it at the end, you may disappoint yourself. I think it's important to find that happiness throughout your journey. Learn things throughout your journey. Be happy and joyful and and grateful in that moment that you're changing your life and you're doing something different to get something you never had before. So, um, I found happiness throughout my journey. I found happiness throughout my journey, and I think for me in my own personal situation, the reason why I have failed so many times with sticking to being successful with this weight loss process is because I was looking at what's ahead. I was just like, okay, at the finish line, then I can be happy. And because of that, I would focus on the finish line, and that would make me sad because I felt like I can never be happy until I make it to my goal weight, and that actually clipped me up. That actually made me stumble, that actually made me fall, that actually made me want to eat, that actually made me more depressed than what I already was, and a whole lot more insecure, and feeling worthless, and feeling like I will never get married, and feeling like undesirable, and just feeling not like a woman, not being I didn't feel right. I felt worse than I did before. So, I just spent time in prayer and meditation, and, really turning everything off and just really thinking and focusing on why am I changing my life? Why should I be happy in the midst of this? Why should I be happy throughout this journey? Why should I be happy going through all of this? I can't eat what I want. I'm exercising and it hurts. I have to get up early in the morning. I have to drink all this stupid water. I mean, these are just. I can't eat ice cream. I can't eat cakes. And I was just going through all of these things through my mind. So why should I be happy in the middle of it and not at the end of it, when then I can eat the cakes and I don't have to get up as early and I can slack, and then it hit me. Well, honey bunny, didn't you just say that this was a lifestyle change? So if it's a lifestyle change, why in the world are you already putting yourself in a place of depriving yourself? So in a place where you don't have any control. So I heard someone say, instead of looking at food that isn't good for you, or you feel like um, you don't need it at this moment because you're on a diet, which I'm not on, but that's the terminology a lot of people use when they're trying to cut back, lose weight, change their lifestyle. They call it a diet, and I don't. I call it a lifestyle change. But the food, instead of looking at the food and saying, "Oh gosh, I want that, but I can't. I can't." We should look at it and say, "I can have that, but I don't want that." And so when I started to look at things that way, my perception about myself and my journey and food totally changed, because I actually can eat whatever I want, but I choose not to eat certain things. Now, if I decide that I want to go have a slice of that birthday cake, I'm going to do that. Is it going to damage my whole weight loss process and sabotage me? No, only I can do that. It's all about learning how to control yourself and portion control, and it's just a whole lot more to it than just depriving yourself. So when you start to crave these things, it's because you haven't replaced that with something else. So a lot of sweets and carbohydrates need to be replaced with healthy carbohydrates and other natural sugars, so you won't crave as much. That way, when you get into a situation where you're going to a birthday party or a baby shower or whatever the case may be, you can have that slice of cake and you won't feel like you have to have like this big old chunk of cake and it just has to go down that way. No. So I just wanted to come and just kind of vent, not vent, but just kind of get that off my heart and off my mind, and just share it with you all. Um, I love you all, and I mean, I truly love people. I really, truly, truly, from my heart, absolutely love people and respect their process and where they are. And again, like I said, I'm open to talk to anybody, and we can encourage and motivate one another. That's just the type of person I am. And you can feed me some wisdom. I can feed you some wisdom. I think we need to stick together, for health purposes. We gotta live. We can't die. We can't wake up every morning and decide we want to die. We want to wake up every morning and decide we want to live. And no, it's not going to be easy. It is no cakewalk. But I can promise you this: you will learn to love yourself and find that happiness through this journey. I mean, there's so many things that change for me mentally and spiritually. It's just amazing what happens when you start loving yourself. And I'm not saying that big people don't love themselves, but when I say love yourself, I mean actually taking care of your organs and treating yourself as you feel in your heart. Because I loved myself, but I didn't treat my body like I loved myself. And so once you start to feed your body the good things, and really take care of it, it's so many things that opens up to you in life. You feel like you are so empowered. You feel like you can do anything that you want to do. You don't feel pulled back or set back or put in a place where that category I can't. You don't feel like you're in that place or that space. You can do anything. And even though you knew that before, once you start breaking these walls and these barriers and breaking through these plateaus in your weight loss journey, it gets really emotional. And then oh my gosh, I have never done this in my life. If I can overcome carrying this weight, getting rid of it, learning about my body, learning about my health, being able to take care of me and helping other people, I can do anything in this world. And that's where I am. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on next video.